Before the United States existed, indigenous civilizations flourished across North America for thousands of years. Nations such as the Cherokee, Iroquois, Pueblo, and Sioux developed sophisticated societies and governments. Indigenous communities established agriculture, trade networks, and political alliances long before Europeans arrived. In 1492, Christopher Columbus reached the Americas, beginning a new era of exploration and conflict. European empires quickly sought wealth, territory, and influence throughout the continent. Spain established settlements in the south, while France expanded through river trade networks. Britain focused on creating colonies along the Atlantic coast that would shape future America. Jamestown, founded in 1607, became England's first permanent settlement in North America. The Pilgrims arrived in 1620, seeking religious freedom in the New World. Over time, 13 British colonies emerged along the eastern coastline. Colonial economies expanded through farming, trade, fishing, and manufacturing. Enslaved Africans were forcibly brought to America, becoming central to colonial labor systems. Tensions grew as Britain imposed taxes and tighter control over the colonies. Colonists protested against taxation without political representation in Parliament. The Boston Tea Party became one of the most famous acts of resistance in colonial history. Armed conflict between Britain and the colonies erupted in 1775. George Washington emerged as commander of the Continental Army during the Revolution. On July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was formally adopted. The document announced that the colonies considered themselves independent states. After years of war, Britain officially recognized American independence in 1783. The new nation faced the challenge of creating a stable government. In 1787, leaders gathered to draft the United States Constitution. Figures like Washington and Madison led the debates, forging a new framework of government. The Constitution established executive, legislative, and judicial branches of government. George Washington became the first president of the United States in 1789.
So help me God.
This oath marked the birth of a new nation. The young republic soon began expanding beyond its original borders. Louisiana Purchase doubled the size of the nation in 1803. Explorers Lewis and Clark mapped lands stretching toward the Pacific Ocean. Expansion often displaced indigenous nations from their ancestral homelands. Forced removals, like the Trail of Tears, uprooted entire communities, leaving a legacy of loss. Debates over slavery intensified as new territories entered the Union. Regional tensions eventually pushed the nation towards civil war. The American Civil War began in 1861 between Union and Confederate states. Abraham Lincoln led the Union during one of America's darkest periods. His strategic vision and resolve guided the nation through the Civil War and redefined freedom. The Emancipation Proclamation declared freedom for enslaved people in Confederate territories. Civil War ended in 1865 with Union victory and national reunification. Reconstruction sought to rebuild the South and redefine citizenship in America. Schools were built to educate freedmen and integrate society. Across the South, communities rebuilt amidst profound change. Rapid industrial growth transformed the United States during the late 19th century. Millions of immigrants arrived seeking opportunity and a better future. American cities expanded quickly as industries created new jobs and wealth. By the 20th century, the United States emerged as an important global power. Participation in World War I increased American influence on world affairs. Great Depression brought economic hardship to millions of Americans. World War II transformed the United States into a leading military and industrial power. After the war, rivalry with the Soviet Union shaped the Cold War era. Space race inspired major advances in science, engineering, and technology. Civil rights movements challenged discrimination and demanded equal protections under law. Technological innovation helped establish America as a leader in computing and communication. From ENIAC to Silicon Valley, a timeline of breakthroughs. The Internet revolution connected American innovation with markets across the world. Modern America continues to debate identity, equality, immigration, and global leadership. History of the United States includes achievement, conflict, progress, and contradiction.